Welcome to Dental Sleep in 5, Episode 4. Today's topic is an oral breathing channel. What's up with that? So by way of disclosure, I have no vested interest in any appliance, device, or technology. I maintain a sleep disorders dentistry practice, conduct research, and provide educational programs. My facility is accredited by the AADSM, and the facility and all our programs follow AADSM guidelines. So an oral breathing channel, what's up with that? We're talking about the Oventus Optima. This new appliance you're considering as an oral breathing channel, does that mean it's going to promote mouth breathing? Well, the answer is no. In fact, this oral channel is there to facilitate breathing in times of need. We know with oral appliance therapy that palatal closure or collapse is the kiss of death. It really works against us because we don't have that much of an impact at the palatal area with an oral appliance, as opposed to tongue collapse, where we have a lot of impact on that part of the airway. So the idea is that the oral channel will help to facilitate breathing through the mouth when the palate collapses, so the patient can continue to breathe in spite of the fact that there's been palatal collapse. So, perhaps it might be a good thing. The design of the device, it's a bilateral hinge attached on both sides. It's a bi-block movable with oblique traction upward and forward, similar to the Emma design. And so this promotes jaw closing. It's made out of type 12 polyamide nylon. It's CAD/CAM produced and 3D printed. And here we see the base appliance, which is the Oventus Optima. Now, they have a little PEEP valve that comes with 3 different strengths that can be added to that airway channel. And this positive end expiratory pressure valve maintains positive end expiratory pressure on expiration. So consider an oral EPAP similar to the nasal EPAP that we've become accustomed to hearing about. Now, they have in development something called the OnePAP, oral nasal EPAP, and it's calibratable. So it can be calibrated as per the patient's needs, and it will provide that stop and that back pressure that provides a positive pressure in the airway, both in the nasal and in the oral area. The next product that's in development is a connector to positive airway pressure. So what we have is the base model, the addition of PEEP when we have residual apnea that is not being managed, and in the future we'll be able to up the game to a oral nasal PEEP, and then move on to a connector to PAP if necessary. But these last 2 are in development right now. They've also developed a proprietary fork for taking impressions, and the reason is they really need to have a good 5mm clearance between the upper and lower dentition in order to have room for that breathing channel. So their proprietary fork is available for edge-to-edge bite, and also one-sided so that it can be slid into a George gauge. Very nice. I like using them. They're very flexible, so they run with the curve of SPE and with the dentition with over-erupted teeth, and it helps to ensure that you're getting that 5mm of clearance between the upper and lower teeth all the way back. So nasal patency issues, chronic mouth breathers, stage treatment, up the game is required to oral PEEP, to oral nasal PEEP in the future, and PAP connector in the future. These are all reasons to consider taking a close look at the Aventis Optima sometime. Thank you and sweet dreams.